Good morning. Hi, it's Sunday morning, the first morning of Eastern Standard Time as opposed to Eastern Daylight Time here in Southeast Pennsylvania. And Tom Dietz, first man in. Hi, Tom. And Donna Greenberg is here, Michael Tierson, Warren Bendler and Janelle, and Charlie Bryant and Steve Edelman, Terry St. James. Hey, Terry, haven't seen you in a bit. Hi, Ann Mintz, I saw yesterday, and Steve Davidson as well. We had a little art show for Janice's artwork yesterday, and a lot of old friends came out. It was very nice to see at the Chimayo Gallery in Perkasie, Pennsylvania. And Mike Verbeek is here. Hey, Mike. Jim Moore, my old buddy. And Rick Ellendorf. Hi, Rick. And The Claw is here on YouTube. Good to see all you guys. And Michael DeSanctis from out there in Santa Fe, and Bob McKenna from Long Island, and Rhonda Scott Merrick from the Chicago area, I believe, and Deb Libby Clark from Ambler, PA. So let's get going here with a little bit of music. I'm in a real kind of mellow, taking it easy mood today, and I may call some audibles. I'm not sure quite what I'm playing yet, but we'll see. So, and I thought this is a song I play a lot, and I love it. It's a Robert Johnson song, and I don't play that much Robert Johnson. And did I remember to cloink you guys? Good morning, and a cloink to you. I have to admit, pure decaf today, because I already had a couple high test cups earlier, and I do want to be able to function. So Ken and Supa are here on YouTube, and Cale Landau is in Colorado meeting his it says Mew granddaughter. That means it's either a cat or a misspelling. And Aretta and Ron are here, and Jeanette Pasqua, and Steve Edelman and Kathleen Edelman are both here, and Big Dan, hey now. And happy cloinks to you all. So this is my one Robert Johnson song. Maybe I should look into some others, but this is nothing like the Robert Johnson version, because we're laid back today. Now the woman I love, I stole from my best friend. That joker got lucky, stole her back again. You'd better come on in my kitchen, 'cause it's bound to be raining outside. And the woman I love, she rode that southbound train. She's a married woman, love her just the same. You'd better come on in my kitchen, 'cause it's bound to be raining outside. when a woman get in trouble, ain't no one wants her around. She'd be looking for a good friend, no one can be found. You'd better come on in my kitchen, 'cause it's bound to be raining outside. All through the spring, all through the fall, just sitting here thinking about my all in all. You'd better come on in my kitchen, 'cause it's bound to be raining outside. Yeah, the woman I love, I stole from my best friend. That joker got lucky, stole her back again. You'd better come on in my kitchen, 'cause it's bound to be raining outside. Yeah. So that's my laid-back version of Come On In My Kitchen. Hey, Jeff Blumenthal's here. Hi, Jeff. And Charlie Bryan and Terry Linder. And who else am I missing? Bernd Bachman, Carol Pratt, Linda Pasqua Blaze, Toby Simmons from Encino, California. Lauren Payne. Hi, Lauren. I hope you're getting better. Your foot's improving. And I think I got most of the rest of you. The Invisibles I cannot get. So the Invisibles may include Kitseri Kaku. It's too early in the morning for her right now if she's home in Oahu. Linda Worster might be here, and Joel Biget might be here from France. And Mario Prue might be here from Little Nelly Lake in Iroquois Falls, Ontario, and Linda Worster might be here from up in Western Mass. All kinds of folks who are invisible to me, but visible to all of you, which is the important part after all. And I'll see them on the on my rereads a little bit later on. So, yeah, I think I'll do this one. I was kind of. It's a little bit, I put together a set list yesterday, and then I rethought it, and I subtracted some stuff and added some stuff. And wasn't quite sure what I'd do, but I think I will do this one. That was a good guess. Okay, so second song up here, so I don't talk too much. This is a little number by an up-and-coming songwriter named Bob Dylan. So. went to see the Gypsy, staying in a big hotel. He smiled when he saw me coming. He said, well, well, well. His room was dark and crowded. The lights were low and dim. How are you? He said to me. I said it back to him. I went out to the lobby to make a small call out. A pretty dancing girl was there. She began to shout, go on back to see the Gypsy. He will drive you from the rear, take you through your fear. He'll pull you through the mirror. He did it in Las Vegas. He can do it here. Outside the lights were shining on the river of tears. I watched them in the distance with the moonlight music in my ear. I went back to see the Gypsy. It was nearly early morn. The Gypsy's door was open wide. The Gypsy was gone. And that pretty dancing girl, she could not be found. So I watched the sun come shining from a little Minnesota town. From a little Minnesota town. So I went to see The Gypsy by Bob Dylan. That song really does it for me. It's got a real strong emotion behind it. I don't think it's based on a true story. But it might be based on a true emotion. So I'll make some announcements for y'all. I think I already said hi to the Invisibles. I do want to just briefly pay tribute to an old friend who passed away a couple days ago, Ray Naylor. And Ray was a local Philadelphia folk music guy. He took guitar lessons from me back in like 1980. And that, I think, was when I first met him. And then he started playing open mics and writing his songs. And was never like a big star or anything, but he was a real dyed-in-the-wool folk music lover. And in later years, he had a radio show and a kind of online radio interview show. He interviewed me last year, but he interviewed a lot of up-and-coming singer-songwriters and helped get their names out there. He was very, very positive guy, really lovely guy. So here's to you, Ray. So I'm not the only person in the world whose Facebook page is filled with eulogies these days. I saw the one Arlo Guthrie wrote for his lead guitarist, and they're just coming in a hurry now. My generation, we're hitting our sell-by dates right along the road here. So schedule-wise, I will be back tomorrow at 3 o'clock. So as I'll remind you, the only thing that's changed in my concert schedule is Fridays is now dark. So I enjoyed my Friday off. I'm in the middle of recording on Friday mornings anyhow, so that's coming along well. Film at 11, we'll have more news on that. And but I'm still Monday and Wednesday at 3 p.m. and Sundays, as you see right now, at 10:30 a.m. And so I'll be back tomorrow at 3, and I'll have some songs for you. And let me see if I'm missing a bunch of new people here. It's possible. Or just more comments from my regular crowd. Well, we got quite a line here. Leonard Augustine is here from Bavaria. Thanks, Leonard, for tuning in. I appreciate that. And Trish Joelle, my old friend Trish, who sent me a very funny picture of her dog Oliver, and also a funny, just the classic Eastern Daylight Time meme about the dog going, "This is bullshit. I'm supposed to eat now." And Frank Mato is here. Hey, Frank. Dylan was in Cleveland on last Friday. And I saw Dylan a few years ago, and it was like the best description of his show for me came from my wife at the time, who said it's like being at a ceremony with a voodoo bokor, a voodoo priest. And that's what it was, just so swampy. It was a great show. But Dylan didn't pick up a guitar the whole time. It made me question whether his hands are in good enough shape to play guitar anymore. He had a Bob Dylan clone, musically, a guy like a Dylan guitar player off to the side who played all the rhythm stuff. So anyhow, I've made my announcements. Oh yeah, Tuesday, Dakota Dave Hull at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Central Time. And Dakota Dave plays lots of lovely stuff on lots of lovely guitars. And he's a coffee expert too, so he'll turn you on to cool coffee stuff as well. Alan Kane is here. Hey, Alan. So I was thinking about, when I sit here by myself and play the guitar, I'm very happy. And a lot of times I'm not even playing any particular tune. I'm running through various improvisations about how you change chords. And so I thought actually about just doing an improvisation for you today, a chordal improvisation. And I'll tell you a little, just real briefly, when you change keys, so when we play a song, you have all the notes in the key. They all sound kind of a piece. And then you could go into some other key. And people kind of scratch their heads. And there's a rule. So for you songwriters and guitar pickers out there, when you're going to modulate, that's the official word for changing key within a song, what you do is you start by going to the 5 chord of the new key, because the 5 chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 5 chord is the chord that creates tension and draws you back to the 1 chord. So in the key of C, you have the 5 chord. It wants to take you back to the 1 chord. Okay, so you can go, the simple thing is you could just go to the 5 chord right away in any weird key and get into that key. So if I was in C, and then then I could just go, and then I go into the key of E, which is not terribly related to the key of C. So I thought I would just play a little, and then I will end up in a very comfortable tune for me. It's actually the instrumental I played on the first concert I did on whatever the date was, March 28th, 2020. And it's called Secret Love, and it's a song I've loved ever since I was a kid, and I heard the Lettermen sing it. But I'll start out, I'm just going to move around some chords and try to make it sound purdy for you. So that's a slightly twisted version of Secret Love. For those who are keeping score, somewhere in the middle, I went into the key of A flat, or started in C, went to the key of A flat for a little while, wangled my way back into C. Then found my way into the key of E flat for a little while. And the key of E flat, it's always fun because you can go from there to G, and it has a real nice there, and then that's the 5 chord in C, and you're back in the key of C. What do you know? Anyhow, that is that, and we're running out of. I don't want to stay on too long here, but I do sometimes. So what can I say? So I'm going to sing one more for you. This is an original. I want to thank you all, as always, for checking in with me here. Steve Shapiro stopped by, and I don't know if I said hi to Carol Pred before, but I will now. And Mark Steele, hi Mark, and Kenneth Jones, thank you, sir. Kate Petrella, my old friend from junior high, I think. Were we at Lincoln together in 6th grade? And Jim Moran, hi Jim. I think I said hi to everybody I can see. If I can't see you, I can't say hi to you. I just guess. Okay, so this is one I wrote many years ago. Well, I had a dream about you, and I woke up thinking of you, remembering of hearing of the hard times that you'd seen. And I remember you were moving to Kentucky or Virginia, and I heard about your hard times, and I wondered how you've been. Well, it's 4 years since I've seen you, and 8 years since I loved you. I had no love before you, though I've been in love since then. I recall the sweetness of it. You were young and warm and quiet, and I hoped that you would always consider me your friend. And I heard about your marriage, how he was old and you were younger, and of how it burst asunder, and you went back home to stay. And I prayed that you weren't bitter, for your youth was so much sweeter. And I hope you're sometimes smiling, and you'll sometime pass my way. Well, I had a dream about you, and I woke up thinking of you, remembering of hearing of the hard times that you'd seen. And I remember you were moving to Kentucky or Virginia, I heard about your hard times, I wondered how you've been. How you been? That's called I Had a Dream About You. Probably could be subtitled Lost Innocence. I have developed a taste for coffee. It wasn't always that way. Be happy, be healthy, be brave, and be calm. Be kind, it's a snap. And if you get cranky, take a nap. Thank you for tuning in. I love all you guys. I will see you tomorrow at 3, I hope.